Oh friends, I want to speak to you about a sincerity that does not wear clean clothes. There is a truth that arrives without polish, without approval, without the manners expected by respectable eyes. Many reject it, not because it is false, but because it embarrasses them. They would rather keep dignity than keep honesty. They would rather be admired than be true. And so, sincerity, when it appears without respectability, is often turned away at the door. I have seen how quickly the world confuses sincerity with disorder. If devotion does not follow the accepted form, it is labeled suspect. If prayer does not sound composed, it is judged immature. Respectability demands control. It wants devotion to be predictable, contained, and presentable. But sincerity does not negotiate with image. It rises from need, from longing, from exposure. It cannot wait to dress itself properly before it speaks. O seekers, there is a danger in mistaking composure for depth. You may appear calm while remaining distant. You may sound correct while remaining untouched. Sincerity, by contrast, risks awkwardness. It trembles, it stammers, it does not always know how to behave. And because it does not conform, it threatens systems built on appearance. Respectability feels safe. Sincerity feels alive. I learned this when I found myself more concerned with how devotion looked than with whether it was real. I adjusted my posture, my tone, my timing. I learned how to sound wise without being vulnerable. And in that refinement, something essential slipped away. My sincerity became filtered. It was accepted by others, but it no longer reached the depth it once did. I was respectable and hollow. Oh friends, respectability rewards those who fit. It praises restraint, smoothness, and moderation. These qualities have their place, but when they replace honesty, they become obstacles. A heart in pain does not speak politely. A soul in longing does not wait for permission. When sincerity is forced to perform respectability, it either retreats or hardens into pretense. O seekers, many abandon the path not because they lack devotion, but because their devotion does not resemble what is celebrated. They feel too raw, too emotional, too messy. They believe something is wrong with them. But the problem is not sincerity. The problem is a standard that values appearance over truth. Sincerity does not ask to be admired. It asks to be allowed. There is a humility required here. Not the humility of obedience, but the humility of exposure. To be sincere without respectability is to risk misunderstanding. You may be judged excessive, naive, even unstable. But sincerity does not negotiate its depth to preserve image. It speaks because silence would be a lie. O beloved ones, do not rush to refine what has not yet spoken fully. Let sincerity emerge in its own voice. Polishing too early silences truth. Structure can come later. Order can follow honesty. But if honesty is sacrificed for acceptability, nothing meaningful remains to be ordered. I have seen prayers that broke every rule and still reached their mark. I have seen tears that disrupted gatherings and yet carried more truth than sermons. Respectability looked away. Sincerity remained. The heart recognizes what the eyes reject, and the path is walked by the heart, not by applause. Oh friends, this does not mean that chaos is virtue. Sincerity matures. It learns form. But form must serve truth, not replace it. When sincerity is honored, it grows steadier, clearer, more grounded. When it is shamed, it either disappears or disguises itself. Neither outcome serves life. Ask yourselves where you have silenced what was real in order to appear acceptable. Ask where you have corrected your own honesty before anyone else could. These questions are not accusations. They are openings. They invite you back to a voice that may be unpolished, but is alive. Oh friends, sincerity without respectability may look poor in the eyes of the world. It may lack elegance, timing, approval, but it carries something respectability cannot produce: contact. It touches reality directly, and what touches reality does not need permission to belong. If you wish to walk this path honestly, allow sincerity to speak first. Let respectability follow if it must, but never let it lead. Truth that survives embarrassment is stronger than truth that survives applause. And when sincerity is allowed to stand without disguise, the heart recognizes itself and knows it has finally come home. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next episodes.